Okay, yep, let's talk about this. I guess woke up. I'm not a Honkai Impact player, but I do play Genshin Impact, and it's confirmed officially. You can see the tweet here. Honkai Impact 3rd in Genshin Impact crossover event announced. This is going to take place 4.9 in Honkai Impact the 3rd. We're going to go over some of the details that we know right now. They did have a live stream. We'll show some of that off as well. And this should be showing up for you Honkai Impact 3rd players. I do believe it's June 10th is the place that you're going to be seeing this come to you. Now, what information do we have here for this collaboration? So a couple characters are coming in for Honkai Impact the 3rd. Now there's going to be a Fischl. All right, Fischl's coming out, brand new character. You can get her from the event. It does look like is what they showed. This was not my native tongue of information there, but they did show some pictures. There's going to be a nice little bit of Fischl for you there in this little collaboration. But on top of that, there's also going to be big girl Keqing, so double electro characters from Genshin. Fischl going to be out in there. There's going to be a banner as well. You're also going to be able to fight Andreas, the big ice wolf man, you know, our weekly boss. He's going to be part of the event for you there. And on top of that, Keqing, no one really knows a lot about Keqing as far as I could tell. I was trying to cross-reference a couple of things about this collaboration on the Honkai side, but she may be time limited. Now, what we do know about Big Fischl here, Big Fischl, what we do know is she is going to be the first bow user, hard confirmed, as you can see in the footage, for Honkai Impact. She also has a very cool new ultimate where she summons Oz above her, but then like Oz explodes and like rains stuff down into the enemy's area of effect, which is pretty cool. A little bit different than just kind of floating around as Big Oz in Genshin Impact. So that's going to make her a little bit more dynamic to play based on the footage that we have to see there. So there's a lot of cool stuff here. She kind of looks very, outside of that ult change, very similar to what she does in Genshin Impact. I couldn't find a lot of cool stuff from the live stream on Keqing, which is why we don't know a ton about Keqing, but Fischl seems to be doing some pretty cool stuff. You can see Keqing fight Andreas when we are going over the footage here, and you know, she still seems to have her own elemental burst intact over here in a Honkai. Fischl though still has the Arium charge shot. She still kind of just does her traditional electro stuff, but that's not all that's going on. So on top of that, there, on top of the new banner, on top of the new characters, there's also going to be big Paimon. Paimon's gonna be showing up as I do believe they are called elves, all capitals ELF, not elves like Santa Claus, but that's like a pet system. So you're gonna be able to get Paimon as a pet, and then on top of that, there's going to be a nice little bit of a Klee skin for a Honkai Impact character there for you on top of that. So a lot of cool stuff about this collaboration, and here comes the real thing. No one knows anything about if Genshin's gonna have anything to do with this. Is Genshin gonna get some Honkai Impact stuff? No one knows. They didn't announce that. This was a Honkai Impact stream, not a Genshin Impact stream. And from what anyone has been able to say before, there's been no, even if you have your ears down to the ground, no one's really said anything you know, that this has been on, you know, 1.6 beta, 1.7 beta, anything like that. So if they've kept this under wraps until now, that's been kind of spicy, especially since they're kind of collabing with themselves. You would expect them to bring some sort of part of Honkai to Genshin if they're bringing Genshin to Honkai. On top of that, there's going to be a new character as well on top of Keqing and Fischl. I'm going to butcher her name. I think it's Rosalia, not Rosaria, but it's Rosalia. Maybe it's Rosalia. I don't know. I'm trying to make that sound cooler than Rosalia. But someone let me know how you say that name down there. You big Honkai players. All right. But the new character has the same JP and CNVA as Paimon does. So that's going to be a very interesting tidbit there. So this is going to be a very cool first little intro thing for sure. But Keqing, that I've been able to see like the little bit about Keqing. I think this is confirmed. It might not be a hard confirm, but Keqing might not be a permanent character in Honkai. She might be time limited and only playable in the event, which is going to be very, very weird if that is the case, because they're putting in work for this brand new character, and you can't pull her. She's only there for the event. She's like a time limited character if this is true. which is very interesting because that's a lot of work to make a character that they're not going to make money on. Basically, you're not allowed to pull for her if that's the truth, but I don't know about that. I'm not sure whatsoever, but this is going to be very interesting. A lot of very, very difficult footage to find and difficult things to confirm from the live stream that I was following some re-information, some information from that live stream. Followed as much as possible, and I want to get this guys out there for you early in the AM. Keep it short and sweet. Let me know what you think about this collab. Let me know what you want from this collab. If Genshin does have a collab with Honkai, and if we get a Honkai character in Genshin, who's your favorite? I know originally there was some older leaked stuff, original leaked stuff back when Genshin first came out, when people were like really throwing a bajillion misinformations around, and they're like, yeah, here's the Electro Archon, and people fell for that big debate. It was just a Honkai Impact character. People were like, yeah, look at this character, she's got all these Gundam wings looking stuff, and she's flying around, she's got 17 swords like Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy or something. And people were like, is that the Electro Archon? No, that's a Honkai Impact character. So that could be a reality now, though, which would be super awesome if you think about it. It'd be very, 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 very cool if we were able to get access to a character like that in Honkai. Honkai has some cool stuff that would be super awesome, although it's more futuristic, where Genshin's more, low-key, sort of like medieval-esque times, right? More fantasy than it is sci-fi sort of thing. But Honkai's got its own stuff going on, and I might have to check Honkai out because of this collaboration when it does come out, which would be super, super awesome. Maybe we'll get, maybe not a new banner, but they've been working on skins. We know skins are coming for Genshin. We're gonna get some Honkai Impact skins, that they've been keeping under wraps. They're gonna just throw it out there. That'd be super cool, right? Because if people are like looking into your data files and maybe some leaking some stuff, and you guys got some people, some loudmouths over there in the Genshin area, maybe you keep that stuff off the servers, off the tests, off all this other stuff, which would be super cool. And you can see it actually as well. One quick note, in the battle, if you have your eyes to the ground and the ears, eyes out front, ears to the ground, you can see that the bow that Fischl is using is a bow that does not exist in Genshin Impact yet, and this is going to be a bow that's going to be showing up in the near future, okay? In the near future. So keep that in mind as well. So that will be showing up in the future. That's going to be a bow designed specifically for Fischl, and the Honkai Impact version of Fischl definitely has access to that bow. So I wanted to get off the tangent, wanted to end the video there. Let me know what you think about this collaboration. Let me know what you think about the barely little bit of information that we do have access to there. And let me know if you're going to try out Honkai possibly for the first time, because I've been thinking about it, but this just might pull me over, because I'm going to have a little bit of an extra pull when it comes to being more used to some of the characters in the game, right? Fischl, she's looking kind of cool. It's the Starstorm, she's cool. She drops like a supernova star explosion of Electro. So that being said, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. Want to see more Genshin Impact content? Then you know what to do. Do that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.